the New England Patriots, taking on Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New Orleans Saints. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Callaway, the return man. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First drive coming up here for this New Orleans Saints offense. And leading about a quarterback here in 2021 in his 7th NFL season, it's Jameis Winston.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
The first down throw for Winston. And incomplete to open things up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they're not able to hook up there, incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Winston. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Winston now from the 50. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, the Saints bring on their new punter for 2021, Blake Gillikin. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense.
They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted in the 2nd round out of Florida, the former Gator, Kyle Trask.
It's been said many times, but football definitely in this guy's blood. Grandfather Orville was an American Football League champ with the Houston Oilers, and his parents, they named him Kyle after the football field at Texas A&M. Determination, he's got it. Never started in high school, still went to the University of Florida, had to wait his turn there, but showed that he's got what it takes. A definite pocket passer who has potential to be a starter in the NFL.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 20 carries, 56 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game, so expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench to tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Trask. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On 2nd and 10. Trask able to hit his target, Lamb. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And going back to the air with Trask. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jalen Holmes in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. They just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had.
And he'll take it. Zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, it's Pollard. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And they go play action. Here's Trask. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on a punt for New England. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. Fielded just inside the 20. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Here's Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's third down. To throw, Winston. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled down. He wound up getting 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Back to throw. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Pollard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing, Trask. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now Callaway on the return. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He stiff-arms him. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Coming left is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 7-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Winston now. Dancing to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas His first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Trash throw here into the hands of Harry.
Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. From the 29.
Trask. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10.
Trask. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and short yardage. Trask.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Time again to see Jameis Winston in this Saints offense.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston on the left side. Gallup's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Jameis Winston, who's been on target in the first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3, and right out of the gate they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. From the 38, Trask over the middle to Smith.
Jonnu Smith spent 4 productive years in Tennessee, but really broke out in 2020 with a career-high 41 catches and 8 touchdowns. They really love his ability to get downfield.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, second and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Setting to throw, here's Trask. They'll try and set up the screen, it's complete. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. To throw is Trask. Quick slant here to Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. From the gun, Trask. It's caught. Smith.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Throwing again on second and 10. Trask. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
Trask again. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. Here's Trask. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Marcus Davenport drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Off the play fake, Winston. Going deep here for Parker. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Jameis now on first down. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On second down, Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Play fake. Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Trask to throw it. Smith catches left side. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Trask now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trask. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Trask. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Now Trask. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Winston.
His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Parker, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Shifts by him, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw here. Quick slant to Brown. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. Trask throw complete there to Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Trask. This will be caught by Brown. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Working out of the gun, here's Trask. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Trask now looks to throw on 1st down. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st down, Trask. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going deep for Brown. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for New Orleans, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New England, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2.